this beauty sure doesn't go very fast, but it covers a lot of area. It's got a 56 meter boom. 56 for you Americans, like myself, that's 182 feet. Welcome back to Desert Ox Farms, to the Nexat Mishap series. We currently have going on our community multiplayer. We stream it live Sundays at 8 o'clock, where on the online multiplayer community server, we are attempting to do all our farming with the Nexat. So far, it seems to be going okay. Managed to get a field planted. See if we can get this out of here. Oh my goodness. We've managed to get a field planted, fertilized, cultivated, we seeded, everything, all using the Nexat. As you can see, we have our tram lines running through the field. I need to sit this down because I've got to go to the shop, pick up a sprayer because we need to prep another field. Oh boy, here comes our first challenge. We got to make this turn, and hopefully we can do this without taking out any signs or getting ran over by any of the cars or staying out of ditches. Oh, look at that. Almost made the ditch. Whew, okay, good deal. All right, let's get on to the shop. Autobots, transform. Oh yeah, that's awesome. All right, check this out. Let me back up. We need lots of room for this. Look how big this sprayer is. Oh boy. Holy cow. Yeah, I think this will do. This will get the job done. Oh man. I'm glad we don't have to drive it down the road like this. All right, we made it back to the farm. Let's get some fertilizer put in here. See how much this thing holds. Oh wow, holy cow, look at that. 22,000 liters, $31,000 to fill this jewel up. We certainly shouldn't run out of fertilizer anytime soon. Heck, where do we need to line up? This is going to be tricky, I guess. We'll figure this out. We need to get pushed on through the months here so we can get our sunflower seeds out of the field. We've got almost 200,000 liters of wheat over in our grain bins there. So far we're doing pretty good. We're still in our first growth stage, so we should not have a problem with crop destruction at the moment. Let's get this thing unfolded and see what we gotta do. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, that reaches out there. So let's go ahead and step it out onto the field. This thing is massive. Okay, so we'll go ahead and just get backed up over here. It swivels around really weird. We're just going to start at the very edge of the field. We're just going to go right into the road. Hopefully nobody's coming. Yeah, we'll knock this field out in no time. Look at this. Right up to the edge of the road. And you don't even have to go into the road. Now let's see if we can get backed around without going into the trees. Oh yeah. Like we've done this before. Oh, we certainly didn't do a very good job of getting this field planted. Yeah, we've got a bunch of spots that we've missed. Of course, that looks like maybe that was tram line mistakes. Maybe. That's what we're going to go with. Because of course, we did this perfect. You can look at it and tell it's perfect. Obviously. Mishap? There's no mishap. That's exactly how we planned it. If you missed our live stream on Sunday, then you missed us getting this field ready. Most of it's been weeded, but I keep spotting a few weeds here and there. What we've got going on here is a bit of an experiment. We're trying to do all Nexat for everything as much as possible. Oh boy. And see just how well we can do. We're trying to use as little traditional equipment as possible. So far, each one of these pieces of equipment, the drive unit with like a seed module and the planter, runs around $1 million a piece. These pieces of equipment are definitely not cheap. We have 3 of them so far, and we have at least 2 modules for every unit. I don't think we have the weeders. We may have 1 weeder. There's so many pieces. This thing is like a transformer. It's so hard to keep up with. And there's a big old mistake in the field right there. There must have been a piece of equipment that had to go around and did not reseed that. Oops. Don't pay that any attention. You didn't see that. It never happened. Some things that we did not get done is we did not plow the field, so it still shows that it needs lime. For some reason in the game, it's weird. If you don't plow a field, even if you have plowing turned off, it won't take lime. It seems. It's been kind of the experience I've had so far. If you plow the field, then it'll lime, even if you have plowing turned off. Our field shows that it hasn't been limed, even though we did lime it. We're going to have to plow it once we harvest this so that we can get rid of that state. And we didn't roll the seeds. Those are the only 2 things that we haven't done. Well, technically we did lime, we just didn't get credit. Other than that, we have done everything that would need to be done to prep this field, including the second fertilizing state. You can see it says it needs lime and it needs to be rolled. We're only getting an 82% yield off of this field, which isn't going to be too terrible. Technically, that's going to be a 92% yield because when we harvest, the Nexat gives us a bonus 10%. Field 22 is all fertilized. So now I'm going to go ahead and put down a layer of fertilizer on field 20 so that we don't have to come back and do this again after we've planted, because our planter or our seeder, it'll fertilize when it seeds. So that'll give us our 100% when we get done, and we'll be all through with fertilizing. Yay! Oh, I thought this was going to be a pain. Nope, it's a cinch. It's awesome. Just drive right on up in here, right on up to the edge. Give them a little fertilizer on the grass. Oh, wait. We don't have access. The boom is so long that we can't get fertilizer over there. Well, we'll just have to do it this way. I will sure be glad when precision farming comes along, because we won't have to do this much spraying. Having to do double layers of fertilizer. Plus, we plan to do soybeans in this field, and soybeans are a low nitrogen crop, so we probably wouldn't even have to fertilize it. As a matter of fact, since we plowed those peas under that were in this field, our nitrogen levels would probably be too high for the soybeans. We probably wouldn't even be able to plant them if we wanted to, but at least we wouldn't have to put down any fertilizer. Soybeans will put nitrogen back in the soil, so we could come back after that and we could put corn in this field, which it likes to suck all the nitrogen out of the soil. So we could have a crop rotation going between corn and soybeans on this field if we have precision farming. Hopefully it does come out in the second quarter, and hopefully it comes out early in the second quarter because it's planned for the second quarter. Hopefully we'll see it in April, like actual April, not April in the game, but like real life April. Hopefully whenever like the next version of Farming Simulator comes along, precision farming is a part of the base game that can be toggled on and off for people that don't like using it. I would definitely like to see it come back as a staple, as just a part of the game, instead of having to download it as a mod. I know I brought this up already about how wide this thing is. 108 feet long means that this thing is longer than 2 semi-trailers back to back. You would have a foot sticking out on each side if you just backed them up to one another right in the middle. This thing is longer than that, just to give you a little perspective on just how big this stinking thing really is. Holy cow. And that gets it all wrapped up on this field. So it's ready to be planted. We don't need to lime it because it's got plenty of lime. We can go ahead and go on into the next month. There's nothing left to do on the other field. I really should change the drive mode before I do this, but I think it's going to handle it just fine. We're going to find out. Hopefully we don't get stuck because this is a really big piece of machinery. Oh, look at that. I mean, it just walked it like it was nothing. I really got to figure out a way to put these things in a shed. This is not I wouldn't guess an ideal way of storing this kind of stuff. See if we can back away, because we're leaving this really expensive. Oh, look at that. The cab just swings right back all on its own. Cool. You know, since we got all this time on our hands, I think we ought to take us a contract, get us a little extra money so we can afford some of the equipment that we need that we don't have for our Nexat. And there's a perfect little contract right over behind the gas station, over close to town, that we can take care of. It's a sorghum contract. There's the sorghum field on our left. We gotta be able to get in there to it. Wonder if maybe we can pull into the gasket right here. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, nice little change to Frankenmuth. There's no fence over here anymore. There used to be a fence going around this. I can certainly appreciate that update. I'll pull it in right here. We'll change our drive mode and we'll be ready to go. Yeah, we just are missing those trees. We can swing the cab if we needed to. The cab actually pivots. That's kind of cool. We don't got to. Uh-oh. Got a worker block. That's not good. That's our truck. It's on our way down here to be able to unload us. I didn't let the header down. We're just making all kinds of mistakes. Oh, he's just right there too. You're not blocked anymore. Or did he just give up? Did he quit? I think he might have quit. Let's run over and check on him real quick. Oh, I'm over here. Over here. Oh wow, this guy, he just rage quit on us. Got ticked off and quit. At least he shut the truck off so it's not wasting fuel sitting in the road. Whip it in right here. And just park it over here on the grass where it's completely out of everybody's way because there's no fence. I'm so glad they got rid of that fence. Let's see if we can climb our fat selves back up in this thing. Here we go. I can reach. I can reach. Oh, I missed it. One more time. Oh, I got it. Okay. Let's get it done. This time the right way instead of not lowering our header. Hey guys, if you've been enjoying the content, give us a like, subscribe, and leave us a comment down in the comment section below. All those things, they really help out a lot. I've hired a worker and she's supposed to go over to the grain mill and then end up back up at the farm. So let's get this folded up and we'll head on back to the farm ourselves. She just drove right by the grain mill. Where's she going? Is she turning around in the field? Is she going back to the grain? No, she's headed towards the farm. Where in the world is she going? Well, look, looks like she decided to come back and park in front of the farm. Well, I'm gonna put this in the shop, and I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. I guess I'll go deliver the crane, and we'll see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe.